Hey everybody, it's me, Doug. Hope y'all doing good today. I'm sitting here at the table because oh, excuse me, got the old Coronas. We got Lorenzo Sleestack in the chat. Come up, man. Hope you guys are doing good. Um, no do today. We got a Diet Coke. Yeah, I'm gonna give a couple people a few more minutes to get in here. I'm gonna open a couple packages and show you fellers the stuff that's been coming in the mail. And I finally got a batch of books. I'm gonna open them. Finally got a batch of the Kickstarter books. Ordered them like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if UPS is just slow or if Mixum's just slow or what the deal is, but this has been super crazy. Yeah. Was charging my phone, was outside for like 20 minutes, didn't charge at all. That's always good. Got about 5 people in here. We got, like I said, Lorenzo's here, Muttman, Stupid Newfie, Ezra. Nice to have you guys in here. Went and got my knife. That's how I open stuff. Tired of using them little wimpy knives. Stupid Newfie said got Legends yesterday. Now, I hope some of these got sent in these smaller envelopes, which I don't like. But they sent me the wrong ones, and I had so many things going against me. I didn't want to delay and wait to exchange them. I've got bigger ones in there now for the rest of the books, but you know, all this stuff is just learning. Because it's a lot different sending that book and all that stuff than just sending a floppy. Sending a floppy with Lone Wolf was cake. And sending all this stuff's been a mess. Like I've already fulfilled a vestry. Vestry's 100% fulfilled. Was easy. Oh no, these are here are rad, guys. Open this box here, and we've got the Gravestone Press, 1.5-inch buttons with the logo, the new logo by Eric Hawkins. So, if you back Otis Stein and get the graveyard gravedigger perk, I'm throwing these. I'm gonna be throwing these in some 3-inch gravestone press stickers. Some of these Lone Wolf stickers, and you get a copy of Lone Wolf along with Otis Stein and I think Skinny's poster, and I mean it's a lot of awesome stuff. But yeah, got these from Sticker Mule. They're really great. I like them a lot better. Here's the 1-inch and here's the 1.5. Lot bigger. I like those a lot better. Tickled to death about those. Now let's open up this box from Mix'em. Oh, and make sure that these books turned out all right. This thing started. It don't take much to cut because it's super sharp. I wasn't cutting tape. I run it down the cardboard. Be gone. Bubble wrap. All right. I'll pull a stack of these out. Set them down on the table. Oh, see what they look like. So far, they look fantastic. Look at that front cover there. Brad Ashworth, Legends of the Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf riding a motorcycle with two little axles running by him. See the little axles? Then we got this really good background by Eric Hawkins. Then, like, if you open up, the first page you see there is the other cover. Oh, and I forgot, I got to sign all these too. But I'm hoping all these turned out good. We'll flip through the pages real quick and give them a look over. Because these actually need to be going out ASAP. So I can get these done and move on to the hardback books. Got Zippy the Unicorn in here. What is up, Zippy? Hope you're doing good. Give a quick look to the. Oh, we got Marshall in here. What's up, Marshall? I'm just looking over the Kickstarter books, buddy. They just come in after waiting for what seems like forever. Giving them a look over. Make sure everything's in here in the right order. Hopefully it's in the right order. You just look at this stuff so much, you just kind of, stop noticing things. Speaking of old Marshall, looky here. Story that we did. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to sign all these anyways, Ashton Jackal. I didn't sign the first book, and I don't plan on signing others. I just wanted to for this one because everybody had to wait so long. And I just really appreciated them being a part, so I felt like it was a little extra, something special I could do. Yeah, I mean, it turned out great. Really, really looking good. Yeah. So, I'll be packing these up, getting them ready to go. They turned out fantastic. Brad's cover looks so great right here. Mutt says, how many pages is it? There's 120, I think 120 pages in here. It's got cover pages and a few pages of art, but originally the book started at 80 pages. And because of stretch goals, we stretched it out to 120 and added like ridiculous amounts of extra stuff. Marshall says, I went to Guitar Center today, so I want to see if they had any banjos. I'm obsessed right now. That's funny. I used to have a couple 6-string banjos. Because the band I was in, I could play my 5-string on some stuff, but I really liked I could play my guitar licks, on one. So I kind of really like the 6-string as well. I'll get to packing some of these up while I'm sitting here. Got a lot of stuff to put in them. And that's the thing. Some of these go to Kickstarter, and on Kickstarter, I don't have to worry about all the stretch goal stuff. I'm gonna throw some extra stuff in because I just appreciate people backing. Now, some of you guys, I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of extra stuff because you've been so good to me and sent me extra stuff with your books. But yeah, that's one thing that I enjoy is the Kickstarter books. I don't have to worry about putting everything in the whole world in there. I know some guys do both. You know, I'm not doing both. Stretch goals for one. Let's see. I need to make sure whichever one of these I use works good. I don't want to be in the middle of signing my name and it crap out on me. But yeah, if you guys, HG, he just likes to drop lots of links. I'm afraid to use this, and the next crappy one I'm signing with it. I guess I'll sign with this red one. Oh yeah, I'll sign these. Doug Garrett. I'll make sure that they're good and dry. I can't remember off the top of my head how many I have to do. But really, the Kickstarter book turned out fantastic. Really tickled with that one. Oh, and any of you guys that got t-shirts at the Kickstarter, probably just going to send your stuff in a flat rate envelope. If that's cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Marshall. I live in Tennessee. If you get a map out and you go almost in the middle between Knoxville and Nashville, that's about where I am. Yeah, glad to have these here, man. You guys don't know how tormented I've been by this book. It aggravates me. I've been stuck on this book, and everybody else is getting their books done, and I've shipped 2 books for other people while I'm waiting on my stupid book to get done. Like I said, the Kickstarters don't get all this stuff, but I'm going to be nice and give them some stuff just because it's the right thing to do. A lot of this stuff is super extra stuff anyway. I don't think I'm going to do the posters. So if you did a Kickstarter and you want the posters, let me know and I will hook you up. But don't really want to send a billion things out. That reminds me, I got a book to send out to Ash and Jackal. Just haven't dropped it off yet. Some of these guys are going to get. I know some of these people ordered issue 1 with it, and I'm going to include some of these little prints here. These prints turned out great. This is by J. Paul Sheik. This is a variant cover he did. And this is a piece Jameson did that we're actually going to send out to somebody who's really awesome. But I wanted to do, it's such great art, I wanted to do prints of it so everybody could see how awesome Jameson is. And The thing about Jameson is he is working on issue 2. He says that it'll be done by October. So we're hoping to launch that in October. It'll be completely done. And I honestly think we're just going to stick with black and white for now. Issue 1 will be the only book that's in color. And maybe later on down the road, when we get 4 or 5 issues, we'll do a collection and color it all in. Let's see. Yeah. Drop one of these big old biggins in there. Some of you guys will get some of these. I got some of these left over. So the Kickstarter books, you get a couple prints, and you'll get, some stickers and trading cards and stuff. Remember what I was going to buy at the store today? Going to buy some tape. Dadgummit. I can't tape these shut if I don't have any tape. I guess I'll just stack them up over here and get some tape later. I say that. You guys should see this room. It's just absolutely just cluttered. It's such a pain. I'm actually still looking into building me my own place because this place is falling in, and I want just a small. I'm pretty much just going to build me a small cabin or a metal, like a big metal shed. I can do comic book stuff in, and if I get me a pack of wild dogs, I can do stuff with them. Yeah, put some trading cards in here. I'm going to have so many trading cards and stuff left over. People's going to be getting trading cards for years. Trading cards and trading cards. Trading cards and trading cards. Need to make a whole series that you can actually trade for different stuff. Am I going to be able to sell it? I don't know. We'll try to keep things cheap. Just lay low, keep stuff cheap, and not go too awful far in debt. I got millions of these little prints too, so anytime you're ordering loanable stuff, you'll probably be getting prints and trade cards now till the end of time. Thing is, these would be awesome if I was going to shows. I actually sent Jameson like a big old handful of these. I was like, here, sign these and do stuff with them. Because when you got a piece of art that's awesome, you need to do stuff with it. I want him to make some money. I do this because I want to, but it's nice to be able to make a little bit of money, which I don't know what that's like. Marsh says, my room is cluttered too. You should build a Tennessee bullpen. I'll come work with you. Hey, I'll build one, and Muttman's not too far away, so we'll get Muttman and you, and I think Jeff lives not too far from here, and I'll get Jeff to come, and we'll just all start cranking out comics. It'll be awesome. It'll be real awesome. One good thing is it's super cheap to live here. And really, with my job, I probably could switch to days and bring my client with me, and he could hang out, and he'd probably get a kick out of it. Pay him some money to do some stuff. Give him a little spending cash. Have him a fun little job with his friends. But I'll be getting these out. I appreciate everybody. But says Jeff Lafferty's building a cool art shed. Sam says black and white is fine. I like color, but the more black and white stuff I see, the more I don't know. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. When it says Tennessee, there ain't no place I'd rather be. What would our studio be called? I don't know. Cabin in the Woods Studio. People be scared to come and visit. I don't know, but it'd be awesome, man. Like set up a bullpen for the guys to do art and stories. Then I could have a recording studio off to the side, and we could do all of our own promos and all of our own art stuff, and have everything under one roof. Yeah, Muttman says sometimes color doesn't help. It all depends on the artist. I agree. Honestly, I love Lone Wolf in black and white. I think it looks amazing, and I think it looks great in color. It's one of those that looks great both ways. But some artists need color to kind of bring their stuff to life. Marsh says all manga is black and white, and so is TMNT and Walking Dead. Dude, TMNT is like one of my big influences. And Lone Wolf originally was going to just be black and white. And adding color was kind of like a stretch goal thing we wanted to do. So that's why it got color. I still have some of the black and white books, though. I have, I took my own money and printed 1,000 copies though, so I'll never be out of those. But if I was to ever run out, I'll probably just reprint them in black and white. So that's a limited edition color one. So I'm not going to say a whole lot, but I am working with a couple people behind the scenes to do comic book stuff, and I'm really excited about it. Kind of a team up amongst gentlemen, and just really excited to see what comes of it. Look like I thought I saw Shabby in there. Oh, there's Shabby. Yep. What's up, Shabby? We got Eric Hawkins in here. What's up, guys? Somebody asked what I was packing up. I got the Kickstarter books today, Eric. It took like 2 weeks, but they finally got here. So, and the Kickstarter books, like a few people, like Mr. Hawkins, is getting lots of stuff. But most of the Kickstarter stuff, I've just done some of the. Shabby, I'd never ditch you, buddy. I'd never ditch you. I'd never ditch you. That's one thing too. I don't know if anybody's dropped the links yet, but Vestry is still on Kickstarter. The Matt Weldon cover. You don't want to miss out on that. All of the Indiegogo books have been shipped out. It's 100%. Dude, you should start doing that samurai book. If you ever want to collab on that character that we did for the thing, let me know, man. And because I've got some ideas, and I don't care just to give you my ideas, not even in script form. Don't even have to be a script. I'll just give you my ideas, and you can run with it. And I think it'd be awesome because that's a really good character that we did in the Lone Wolf story. This is the thing, Shabby. If if we don't make that Kickstarter, then we know that we got mostly fans on Indiegogo. So what we do is that we offer that cover uh, on Indiegogo. We'll figure something out. We'll have something. We'll figure something out, buddy. Don't worry about it. We're not gonna give up. We're gonna get stuff going. Mutt says, I just want to see Psychotron come alive. Yeah, I've got an artist working on it. I don't know how far he is right now. If I had money, I'd be paying. I'd be paying some of you guys to do this stuff for me. Cause I'll just tell you guys, I had Muttman do that variant cover. Probably one of my favorite Lone Wolf pieces ever. I absolutely love it. Worked with Marshall. Oh, it's thundering outside. On the story here in Legends Lone Wolf. Dude absolutely killed it. Really, really good storyteller because he brought elements to the story. Was like, hey, what if we do this here and what if we do that? I thought, go for it. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Hey Shabby, what do you think about just doing the books in black and white? Because a lot of us, I'm from now on, Lone Wolf is black and white until I do a collection. I'm thinking black and white. Then when I get 4 or 5 books together, crowdfund to get it colored and collected. Everything else, black and white. I think your black and white art is fantastic. It would save you some time, and your art looks good in black and white. If you guys did not get the ash can that came with Vestry, it absolutely rules. Absolutely fantastic. And I actually seen the art that Shabby's doing on his next ash can for his next book, and it's awesome. And there's a character in it that I really like. But I gotta get some tape because I don't got no tape, and that's aggravating. But oh yeah, maybe Shabby, maybe we could. But see, like that's one thing. Is Skinny's book is doing good and black and white. Uh, Tonic Mole's books are black and white, and I think like I said, I think I'm just gonna keep Lone Wolf black and white until I do a collection. Make the colors something extra special. The thing is, it's cheaper to print black and white too. We can do color covers with the black and white insides, and it's cheaper. That's another reason I want to go there. If you guys are just popping in, you've not seen these pins. If you back Skinny's book, we've got a perk called the Grave Digger perk or something like that. You get his book, his poster, his pen, something else, I think. But then you get a copy of Lone Wolf. You get one of these pins. You get one of these stickers. And you get these stickers. And this logo was designed by Mr. Eric Hawkins himself. And the cool thing is, Vestry's the first book to have this logo. See, these were done so long ago. They've got the old Gaystone Press logo on the corner. So if I do any more reprints on these in the future, they'll have the new logo, and I'll probably do an alternate cover as well. So just something different. See, here's the old logo, and I like the old logo fine, but it looks out of place. It's 3D. When you slap it on a cover, you've just really got to try to fit it in there. With the other logo, you just pop it on the cover anywhere. Looks great. It's not. It doesn't take away from anything. You're not like, what's that odd piece of art there in the corner? And really, like when I was talking to Eric, I was like, the '70s, '80s DC logo. That's kind of what I wanted. And we got the gravestones on there. See, absolutely love it though. Eric absolutely knocked it out of the park. Oh, Shabby says, I know a guy could draw that alternate cover. Yeah, man. What's cool is I had an artist reach out to me about doing a Western story. So we're going to collaborate on like a lone wolf story that ties into issue 2. And I've talked to another person. I'm not going to drop their name yet, but in October we're going to work on a lone wolf story. I've got a lone wolf story that I've got. It's not scripted, but it's the outline is done for a 15-page story about a local legend here, and Lone Wolf will show up and fight that. Then me and Skinny are going to do Lone Wolf versus Otis Stein. I've been working on the outline on that. I told Skinny my idea, and he liked it, so I'm going to go over the outline, start scripting a little bit. Then me and him will finish writing it together. Dude, Mutt Man, I'll just tell you, I've met so many talented people, and I've met a lot of people that have talent, but they're poop heads, and um, it's just kind of annoying. But I've met so many talented people that are awesome, and it's to the point where it's like if I need something, I've got so many choices. It's like, oh, I can ask this guy, this guy, this guy, and it's so cool asking like friends I've made to do pieces for me. Shabby says, by the way, there needs to be a rival hunter named Coyote in your book. That'll happen now. That'll happen. Maybe because I've studied a lot of Cherokee because, like I said, it's in my family history a couple generations back, and it just really interested me. But it would I know Coyote's real big in some other tribes, so I think I'll look that up, do some studying on that, and create a character. Maybe not. Well, he like you're saying, he's a rival, not an enemy, but he'll be somewhat of a lone wolf type character himself. That's a good idea there, Shabby. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, man. But really, I've been talking to some people now. This is some ideas I had anyways that I would like to do. Um, we might have to keep crowdfunding. I'm not big on crowdfunding. I'd rather just sell it. But it seems to be like um, lost my train of thought there. Oh, it seems like crowdfunding is where everybody looks. I can set up a store and go, hey, look at my store. I got books. They're done. They're done. And nobody looks, but I go, hey, look, I'm crowdfunding this. And everybody goes, oh, man, and runs over there. And so I might just continue to use crowdfunding. I don't know. But talk to some other guys, but I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I do. I am. I would like to do a short anthology book, like uh, graveyard, gravestone press presents, or something along that lines, and get everybody, anybody that wants to be involved, to do a 4 or 5 page story, something really short, and maybe put 5 or 6 of them together in a book. Have a 25-page book, black and white, on aged newsprint, something that feels real good. Um, like I said, it's not about making money, but if everybody wants to make some money, we'll figure something out that way. But I just want more of my work out there. I'm to the point where if you want to run a project, but you don't know if you don't have a story or anything like that, hit me up. I will write you a script. I'll come up with a story. You don't have to pay me. Just put my name on it and say, hey, this I did this, Doug Garrett did this. If you want to cut me a percentage of whatever you make, if you want to, give me $5, if you don't want to give me anything, I just want more of my stuff out there. And I have all these ideas, and it's such a pain not to be able to get things out there. Like I'm struggling with Lone Wolf, and I know it's because I can't make Jameson do everything. He's doing issue 2. That's 24 pages of story that he's doing. But I've got all these other ideas. I've got all this other stuff I want to do. Even if it's like a character that you came up with, I will write your character. If we make money, that's good. If you don't want to pay me, that's fine. Just somebody help me get some stuff out there. Got some big jerk in here. What's up, some big jerk? And I know, I'm just a small little dude here, but I did write one really cool book, and I've got a couple of cool stories in this book, and I love to come up with stories. That's nothing. I mean, and on script, um, I can script you out something. It doesn't have to be super, you know, detailed. I can come up and say, this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens, because that's how I write. But you can come up with the panel counts and all that stuff. But if anybody's interested, seriously, shoot me a DM on Twitter. I'm totally down. I'll write stuff for you. I'm not bad at it. I enjoy doing it. And that's another thing. If you want to do it and you don't want to have to worry about all this stuff, you get the artwork done. I'll ship it. Uh, Pay me a 20% cut on what you make off your profit. After you shipping supplies and whatnot, do that too. That way I write the book and you pay me very little to ship it. We slap a Gravestone Press logo on it, ready to go. But as far as helping people, just straight up books, I've just got a handful of people I'm gonna work with. Uh, pretty much people I talk to all the time, like Shabby and Pickles. Whatever they do, I'm down to help them 100%. Um, Forever. Skinny's my right hand man. I know he's a pistol and he can rub people the wrong way, but the dude has been there for me from day one. I don't know. This book right here, it would never got done if it wasn't for him. So, see, Marshall says, "Yeah, man, you're building it. Don't despise the small beginnings. You're one of the people I totally think can make this comic thing work because you're a worker and sincere dude." That's a great comment. I appreciate that, man. It's just like you can ask Skinny. I feel sorry for him. Uh, Other people would think that I would just like ride him and just mad and stuff. I want him to succeed so much that I obsess over stuff. Like this morning, I wake up at 6:30 and I'm like, I'm writing like some paragraphs. I want this comic stuff to work. And I've been telling him for months and months. I was like, you got to do Otis Stein. Like, you've got to do that. I said, that's such a cool character. If you do not do that book, I'm going to steal it. I'm going to steal that character and I'm going to put it on Lone Wolf book. And so I'm super excited about doing a crossover with him on that. And I've actually got a really good idea for a cover. It's actually going to be one of those homage covers where you pay homage to something really cool, and you know, I'm not going to spill it right now. But the only thing keeping me right now from doing anything else is this. And I apologize to everybody if you backed it and it's taken me forever. You will get your book. You will get your book. It's just been one heck of a year, and I overwhelmed myself with this thing. Uh, Promised way too many extras, and it's just been overwhelming. And I apologize, and I appreciate y'all who have been really cool, and even the people that wanted. I've only had to do like 2 refunds, and I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad at all. I understand. Um, but that's just how it is. You guys are really great, and a lot of you guys in the chat make this fun for me. I was in bands for years and years and years, and I was the same way about bands. Coming up with all these ideas and doing this stuff, and trying to get things going, and it's just so hard to find other people who are driven and want to make things happen. And like in this comic thing, I've whittled through a bunch of people. You get a bunch of people who are real excited and acts like they're ready to make it happen, but when it comes down to it, you can't rely on them. But that's I understand. Real life happens, and some people just don't. Like, you think sometimes I'd like to do that, as a job because you enjoy doing it as a hobby. But when it comes down where you have to do it all the time, it takes some of the joy out of it. And I understand people being like, I just don't want to do this now. It's just a bummer. Shabby said it's so hard to find other hardworking people. It really is, man. But when you find them, like pretty much most of you guys in my chats is the hardworking people that I've met that I can count on, and I know it's gonna get stuff done. And but I have no hard feelings toward anybody. Shabby says Pickles calls me a workaholic. I call him lazy. It's a grand old time. He's lucky I love the dude. He is pretty lovable for a pickle. I'm so excited to get this stuff done, guys. My man says most people are not prepared for how hard comics are to make. You are right. Dude, I learned so much stuff on the first Lone Wolf book. I didn't know how much it took to make comics, and me and Jeff and David handled that whole book on our own. Learned, we were all learning stuff on that, and it was rough, but we got through it. I had a whole different side on this book here. This side of it, I got to sit in the editor's chair, and I got to be the guy to say, "Hey, where's your work at? Where's your work at? Where's your work at? Hey, 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 this stuff's late. Where's it at? Where's it at?" And I had some people say, "Well, you should have just cut their stories." And it's like, well, at the stretch goal, we added extra stuff. I don't want to promise something and have to take it away. But it worked out. It all worked out. It's still working out. Books are going out. You know, they'll get there. They'll get there. Everything will be okay. Okay. Some of these people are getting T-shirts, so I might get some tape in the morning. What is tomorrow? Saturday. Well, I probably won't get very many of these done tomorrow, and I apologize everybody for that. But here's the thing: I go in tonight and I work. I work a regular 12 to 8. Then I come home and I'll have to go back in and work a 16. And then I shouldn't have any more overtime this week. So Sunday through the rest of the week, I'll be back to these will be done. just a few days. I won't be able to work on them much tomorrow. Probably come home and get some sleep. Oh yeah, I gotta sign these. Chevy says, funny thing is that comics are actually pretty low effort medium. You can do it with just a couple people in a month or two, but even that is too much work. So, yeah. Well, I mean, like, if you had a good team, it's not that bad because, if you have somebody to handle the pencils and the inks, which sometimes if you have different people doing that, that's even easier. But then if you have a whole team where somebody else can letter and somebody else can color and stuff like that, it makes it a lot easier. But I didn't realize how much went into a comic when I started, so I had to learn a lot. But I was more than willing to do it. Erodimus Flash is finding good people with the trick. That's true. Got Firefox Pro in here. He's probably just came from that new Halo 2 game. I don't know what it is, guys, but I feel like these, maybe it's just because it's new. It's the new version. But I feel like the Kickstarter books turned out better. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm just in a different place. Marcia's just backed Otis Stein and tweeted, what's it about? Oh, dude. Otis Stein is about this guy named Otis. And him and Mary, his wife, have hit hard times and they're looking to make some quick cash. So Otis decides to go out and start making moonshine. So he's firing up the steel and getting things ready to go, and it explodes and blows him into pieces. So Mary, she's just completely distraught and upset. She gathers up all the pieces and starts trying to put him back together and bring him back. So, and then it's gonna be crazy. Skinny, it's kind of Skinny's take on the Universal monsters. The Frankenstein. Some big jerk says if all there was to it was sitting and drawing every day, I'd have volumes done. All the hustling to publish and manage to be the side and get readers is hard. Yeah, I agree. Erodimus Flashes started a comic company with other people, and in the end, I was alone working on 3 comics while working full time recovering for car accident. Dude, that is lame. That is lame. See, the thing is, like, as far as business side goes, I've not made a dime, and I'm actually in the red right now. It's just ridiculous. I'm pretty much I've got the books covered, but all the shipping I've been paying out of pocket because I got too excited and I let people who've never published a book before uh, get in my ear and talk up this big mess. And you know, Lone Wolf One did well. I didn't make no money on it, but I broke even, and I actually took extra money to make extra copies. So every copy I've sold since we funded has been money that goes straight in my pocket. But like I said, I messed up listening to people who had never published a comic and kind of they put ideas in my head, and I should have just stuck to my guns and been like, no, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. But I was excited too. We thought if we added all these extras and did all the stuff, it'd bring in more money. And then we could give everybody a split or just make a really expensive, fancy book, which it's a decent book. But, you know, on the business side, there's no business yet. I'm a hobbyist and I'm putting money into my hobby pretty much. So that's one reason it's taking forever is because I'm watching my fundage. And I've been working 60 hours a week. I don't have time to pack books. It's ridiculous. Well, it says, unfortunately, you got to make sure that whoever you work with clearly understands the role. That usually means signing a contract unless it's someone you completely trust. Eric Hawkins says, don't listen to people unless it's me. Always listen to me. Mutt says, common creators are known to be too trusting. We just love making stuff and we'll work for every there's an opportunity. Yeah, dude. I know exactly what you mean. And one thing, I had success with the first Lone Wolf, so I had people coming out of the woodwork that wants to work with me and do all this stuff. And that's the thing, like Psychotron has been in the hands of 3 different artists so far. And nothing ever happens. And after a little bit, I just kind of hand it off to somebody else and say, hey, you want to do this? They're like, yeah, I love this. This sounds awesome. And then, after they draw about half a page or two, never hear nothing from them again. We start all over like a dance. But see, that's the thing. I've had a ton of trouble getting this book done, getting it out. It's been a struggle, but it's going to go out. Nobody's going to stop me. Uh, I'm not one of those guys, and it just makes me sick. People making, $40,000, $50,000, and they don't have a book to show for it. It's like if I made that much money, the book would be done. That's the thing. Everybody that worked on this book worked for free. It was just to get the book put out. Nobody paid any money. Nobody did anything. Marshall says, "Do you have the weekend off, Doug?" No, I work weekends. I go to work tonight, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. Be nice to have the weekends off. And actually, tomorrow on Saturday, I've got to work a double. So I got to go. I get off at 8, and I come home, and then I'll probably leave here at 3 to go back to work at 4. It don't take me an hour to get there, but on Saturdays, since I'm there in the evening, I always stop and get me something to fix for supper. All that jazz. I'll get some tape in the morning. Chevy says Doug needs to chill some more. Well, things are slowing down right now a little bit. I went from working over 60 hours a week to working 48. So I can handle 48 here and there. We'd just like to have a little bit more money, though. All right, I've got a good stack of these ready to go. I'll get some tape, and then tomorrow, Sunday, I'll get a bunch ready to go, print the labels, and drop them off in the mail. So if you guys got Kickstarter stuff, it'll be coming out. Sam says, such a tempting thing for people to take the money and run. We see this all the time. Yeah, a lot of people have done it. There's a couple channels I watch about video games, and people do it in video games all the time. Got some messages here on the phone. Check them out real quick. I was going to say, um, I've got like 3 pages of art from Lone Wolf issue 1 I've been trying to sell online. I guess I'll just have to do another campaign to get that out there. People are more willing to get stuff like that from a campaign. And the pages I have are like the best pages. Man, people's picking up that grave robber perk on Otis Stein. Been getting messages about Otis Stein. It's gonna be a good book, guys. I'm tickled to death for Skinny, man. He's at $1,182 at 42 backers. What's funny is I'm reading this to you right now, and he messages me that exact thing. He's got 59 days left. He's already 236% funded. See, that's what I like about Skinny, what he did here. He paid out of pocket, got stuff moving, and now, the book's ready to go. I'm going to message him. I'm going to actually read speech to text. Yeah, I'm streaming right now, and I was just reading it out loud as you sent me that message. So we're laughing at you on the stream. Not at you, with you. We're celebrating. Yeah. He's so excited, guys. You don't even know. I'm tickled. I know exactly how he feels, though. That's how I was when I was doing the first loan. Eric says, I grabbed the grave robber perk this morning. Yeah, it's a really cool perk. I told him, I was like, yeah, man. He asked me about, giving away Lone Wolf with it. I was like, yeah, man, if you want to make a perk and add Lone Wolf on it, go for it. Skinny is my pickles, but he actually does stuff. Unlike the actual pickles. There he is in the chat. Yeah, Skinny, I don't know if you've seen any of it, but the Kickstarter books come today. And they turned out really, really, really good. So I was packing them. Oh, also, Skinny, check out the pins that I'm going to throw in with the grave robber part. They turned out really, really good. I really like these. Oh, I've got an idea. Eric Hawkins. We might need you or Mutt Manny, the one we might need to work on it. But instead of like Misfits used to have the Fiend Club and they had the little pins, I want to do a take on the Fiend Club and do something like have a skull and have something on there. I don't know exactly, but I'll do a take on it. Kenny says it's awesome that self. I don't know. But them buttons turned out great. I mean, I like these buttons, but man, those other ones turned out so much better because they're bigger. Oh, I got Corona. My Corona. Put the website address. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I'm actually, the company that does these kind of stickers, which is Contagious Graphics, these things are more likely to last on your car than Sticker Mule stickers. But the cool thing about Sticker Mule is they don't charge you any I mean, they do these cool cutouts and stuff, and you can get cool sales on them. These right here, though, but I'm thinking do this sticker rather the gravestone press thing here, comics to die for, and then have the website at the bottom, so that it's an ad and a cool sticker. And these right here, I used to make these for bands I was in music, like Before the Crows. I had Before the Crows on there. It's pretty cool. I had to go to the store. I gotta get a 9-volt battery. My guitar, the 9-volt battery died in it. So I went up to mom and dad. I was like, "Hey, you got a 9-volt battery?" They give me a 9-volt battery and they put in the guitar and it won't work. I'm like, "My guitar's broken. It broke. Oh, I'm having like a meltdown." So I go up there and go like, "Mom, is there any way that battery was dead?" I was like, "Could you give me another one?" So she hands me another one. This time I actually look at it. The date on the battery is for 2018. The battery is 2 years past its use by date. I'm like, "Mom, these batteries are dead. They're dead." She's like, "Your dad was using them." I was like, "Well, they might work in something that, needs half a fart to power it. But for me, they're dead." My man says Comics to Die For is a great tag. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Actually, because we had an extra page or two in the book. Bring get these dang things out of here. Because we had an extra page or two in the book, I went ahead and just put my own ad in there. But these are old, so it's got the old logo. I really wish it had the new logo. But Comics to Die For, GravestonePress.com. But then we put one for the Comics Underground, which really, guys, if you've got books and we're trying to do our own thing. It's not just because you want it listed on our site doesn't mean that you're taking any kind of side in any kind of culture war or any of that garbage. Doesn't mean that you're anti some group or anything else. It just means you make independent comics and you'd like for people to see them. So some of us have teamed up and we're doing stuff with that. If you'd like to be a part of that or you want your book listed on there, pretty much some of us what we've done is I've got Lone Wolf in black and white. You can read it for free on there. Tonic Mole's got some stuff you can read for free. There's some previews on there. You can read all of Shabby's Vestry issue 0 for free on there. Yeah, I touched my tongue to it, Dave, and it wasn't bad, so I figured it was dead. But yeah, if any of you guys want to list your stuff on there, Illustrator Monk did a really cool logo for it, so I'll think about getting stickers and stuff made of that. Yeah. So today, I don't have it here because I left it at Mom and Dad's. But I don't know if you guys have seen those Atari Legends systems. They look like a little Atari. It's made out of real cheap plastic, and but it's you play Atari games. I've got 100 games on the dollar store. They had them on sale for $20. They're like $50 new. So I got one. Dude, I would definitely put Hero 0 issue on there. And I actually I got an idea about some stuff with some other guys I've been talking about. Uh, I'll hit you up in DMs about. I'll get the DM me that link on Twitter, and I'll post the link on the website. But I got some stuff, and I want to ask you about it, see what you think about it, and get this comic book train moving. We're gonna get stuff done. Well, I also got an idea for something. I don't know if anybody even cares, but an idea for something. If you guys do a second chance campaign, Like I know I got an idea for a little doodad you can give away. I just don't, you may not be interested, but I just thought it'd be cool. Well, guys, I'm gonna get off here, and it's quit raining, so I'm gonna take old Poopy outside for a few minutes and run around. Uh, but I'm definitely gonna get some tape and get these books sent out tomorrow. So I appreciate y'all being patient. Your books is coming. Once you get these Kickstarter books out of the way, I have a few overseas books to hit me up, Marshall, and we'll get them on there too, buddy, if you want to. Uh, Also, if you've got like I've got Gravestone Press, some other people's got some stuff. If you've got like I know you've got Atomic Comics, Comic Elbow, but if you want to put a link to that on on there, I can do that. We got the Friends of the Underground, but yeah, shoot me some DMs, guys. I'm gonna take Poopy out, get some stuff done. Like I said, these Kickstarter books go out. I've got some overseas stuff. I got to straighten up some addresses because some of you addresses is crazy and they ain't working right. Then we're going on to the hardbacks, and this will all be wrapped up. I've got a little over 30 orders to take care of, and they'll be done. So I appreciate y'all sticking around. Thanks for hanging out with me. And like I said, you guys want to work on any projects, do anything you want me to write you a script, shoot me a DM. I'm ready to get stuff done. Let's go. See y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.